Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play the Catacomb Armageddon 3D. And when last we left off, we'd gone through a giant ant colony and entered into the lair of the succubus here after going through an area full of exploding trolls and eye creatures. And here is a key. The key that we need to go and move on. Although I think that an area here is actually completely optional, because we need 2 red keys, and yet there is only 1 red key here. So if we go into this area, I think there'll be a red key within it, and that means that we wouldn't actually need to go into here at all, which I imagine means that this area has quite a lot of really nice loot in it. We're going to test this out, though, by moving through. Don't mind me. Kaboom! Alright, what have we got? There is well, there's an enemy right there we need to be careful of, and I imagine there are a few more enemies as well. We're missing 1 gem, and I'd like to be able to get a hold of that gem at some point. Is there a secret wall there? No, it doesn't appear so. There's 1 here, though, and there appear to be some succubuses in here. In your own time, if you'd like to come through here so that we can defeat you. There we go. Excellent. And by we, I mean Everhail and his endless supply of magic missiles. You want to come over here? I don't want to blow up any of that loot. Unless you want to stay there. There we go. Oh, there's 1 more. 1 more that we need to be very careful of. There we go. You've moved over here, which means no more risk of damaging all the loot. There we go. I think we'll cure here. And move on. We nearly have the maximum amount of exterminators too, and a lot of healing potions, and a red key, which proves the point that this area was completely and totally optional. So we're just going to move back the way we came, and I think we need to go here to the, yep, it's this area. This area leads over to somewhere that has a red key door. There we go. Excellent. The Chamber of the Evil Eye, which I imagine has lots of those eye monster enemies that we need to defeat. Also, here are some of those banners with Nemesis's face on them. Yep, and not surprisingly, here are more of those eye enemies. And also some of these that don't seem to damage you, which I'm surprised at, considering that we found those barriers that most certainly did damage you, and the enemies that turned into burning trees. They damaged you. Also, not surprisingly, there are a lot of gems here. So if you missed absolutely any gem, which to be fair I might have missed, we can find them right here. Yep, you can find them right here. And I don't know if the game will let us pick up gems that we already have, but we're about to find out, because we have most certainly missed a gem. We missed the final gem. Any more enemies here? Well, I accidentally blew that up, but then again, I don't think we really needed it. Just kill you there, and we'll grab all of these gems. There we go. We actually only need that one, so there's no real reason to blow up anything else here, or grab the other ones. Actually, there's plenty of reasons to blow up things, because we need to find lots more enemies to kill. Like you. There we go. We need to find our way over to where Nemesis is, and I imagine it's through that door. But we're going to need to find a lot more things if we're going to be able to gain access to that door. I wonder where the other gem was that I managed to miss it. But that doesn't matter because now we have it. And hopefully we won't find any more horribly nasty demons that we need to face. These enemies are so much easier compared to in Abyss. They attack so much less frequently. Also, we need to just be very careful because we don't want to blow these up. They only really have cure potions that we may need. And we do have 57 of them now, which is a lot. 57 certainly is a lot. Also, I think that might be all of the keys that we need. Ah, hello, how are you? You were trying to hide in the walls that are made of evil. For this indeed is an area that we've seen before in the first game. The area where the walls pulsate with pulsatiness, I think is the best word to use. Any more areas that we hello? I missed you, and now it is time to not miss you by killing you. Anything in here, apart from more enemies? And another gold key, or rather a yellow key, although I suppose you could call it golden coloured. There we go. Anything else in here? No, it would seem not. I would not be surprised if Nemesis was somewhere in this complex. Although then again, maybe not. Also, there are quite a few doors here. There's that one, and there's also this one. What's in here? A green key you need. Need a green key for that one, and this is a wall that you can break. Oh! There is Nemesis! Hello, how are you? I did not expect you here already. That's really, really bad, and we need to be very, very careful because we've managed to pin ourselves in here. There is Nemesis! Hello? We need to be very careful about you because you are most certainly an enemy that we need to watch out for because, oh my, I have found you already. How are you? You appear to be just as deadly as you were before. Hello, we need to make sure that we do not die at your hand, because you most certainly will kill us. I did not expect to see you so soon. I think we need to use a fair few more zappers than we already are. Hello, Nemesis! How has it been? We kind of obliterated you before, and we've obliterated you already again. That was rather anticlimactic, really. I was kind of expecting a bit more of a fight from you. Then again, there might be... Oh. That's a clone chamber. There are multiple Nemesises that we need to deal with. That's really not good. And they're also not as dangerous either, because we've just managed to take a hit from it and only taken about 15% damage as opposed to 25. So there are now multiple of Nemesis, which is really bad. It does kind of explain how this clone is not as deadly. Hello! Well, you're the next Nemesis in line to be defeated. That sort of bodes poorly for our ability to... You have also... have you been defeated? I think you have. But then again, you might not have been the... I might have actually defeated the proper Nemesis, or maybe you only get one key. Here is a hidden treasure room. It appears to have nothing in it, and in here is a... another Nemesis? Oh! There's just more enemies rather than another Nemesis. It's interesting that a Nemesis built a cloning machine. It kind of makes sense, to be fair. Just in case of defeat by Everhail, use cloning device. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out in your benefit, did it? I don't think it did. Alright, let's move on and grab some more of this loot that I'm not sure we actually need, because that might have been the end. Hello! An enemy that I happen to have missed. Anything else in here apart from some loot? We did not even need to use any of the exterminators on Nemesis. That was just very surprising. Then again, encountering Nemesis again might not be as dangerous a thing. It's like, oh, hello, it's you. Also, we use a green key. Is there anything in here? The Long Passage of Pain. Is there anything else apart from that? I imagine this isn't the last time we've seen Nemesis. I just get the feeling that that was a little too easy. Ah, speaking of Nemesis, there is Nemesis again. And we most certainly want to grab one of these so that we can fight Nemesis unopposed here. And be very, very careful about fighting Nemesis in an enclosed space. For there are many Nemesises of Everhail, and they are all called Nemesis. Need to be very careful and not die. Ah, you are dead again, and we happen to have grabbed all of those gems once again. How many times must you defeat a Nemesis? As many times as is needed. What about in here? We use a green key, and is there going to be yet another Nemesis in here? Who can say? The access to the Flaming Inferno. I think it's safe to say that we have not yet seen the last of Nemesis. We could pass this way and use a red key. Into the Flaming Inferno we go, where there's probably going to be, yes, copious amounts of fire. This kind of makes sense. Also, the floor being white here sort of makes it a little difficult to see where the walls are. Also, there are wizards in here whose robes are somehow not setting on fire. And now, because we have that final gem, we can actually see those wizards. We can actually see them. Also, there's another one of those demons. I'm really not happy to see those demons, but we have plenty of firepower now at our disposal. Absolutely loads of it. And there's also an enemy here somewhere that we have not yet encountered. Also, I don't think there are going to be any hidden walls in fire. Then again, I could be very, very wrong. There might be. Hello, how are you? We're just going to zap you a lot and kill you most dead. There we go. I am surprised that we're not taking constant damage, but maybe Everhail is using his dragon skin boots here. Ah, here is one of those demons that we most certainly want to kill now, because we don't want to take lots of damage from that two-headed demon there. No futuristic defenses for you this time round. Any more demons? I hope there are no demons here. Oh, I spoke way too soon. There are absolutely loads of demons here. Hello, time to use lots of these exterminators to great effect, because exterminators are most certainly going to save us a lot of pain later. And there is another one of those demons. Hello, I have plenty of exterminators for you. 2 per, it would seem, is the sufficient number. Have you finally been defeated, and was there anything worthwhile in here? There appears to be a few treasure chests that for some reason are not setting on fire, but I'll take them. I'll take them. Alright, we're looking for keys, and I think we're looking for more Nemesis, because we may have defeated Nemesis once, but you can't keep a good Nemesis down, and so we must defeat him yet again. Also, I think that might be this one dealt with. Definitely now. Few exterminators, and that one has also been eradicated. Anything in here worth getting? Ah, yes, we do need to be very careful, though, that we don't destroy all of the loot in the process. Hello, we're just going to move a little bit away from you so that we can use some more zappers with absolute safety for the treasure. Any more enemies? Well, there's you, and we want to make sure that you don't get close enough to... there we go. What's in here? More healing potions? Apparently not. Oh, well, we don't need healing potions, he says, desperately needing healing potions so that we don't die horribly. We may still die absolutely horribly. There are some enemies over here that we, hello? I would like to get all that treasure, but I'd also like not to die absolutely horribly. Also, you are over here. We need to be very... Oh, there's also not just you, there's also you. We need to most certainly get some distance between us and them. There we go. For zapping is what we do best. With our handy zapper, we most certainly can deal with two-headed demons of absolute doom. Also, is there a demon here? Might have accidentally destroyed that chest and thus unleashed that demon. But we managed to get the one that had the cure potion, which is fine. Also, at this point, I might as well just presume that Nemesis could literally be around any corner waiting to try and kill us. Again, with numerous cloning devices at the ready to obliterate... Oh, hello! I did not see either of you, but then again, I wasn't really focusing. Wasn't really focusing at all. Let's just, cure there. And, one of the treasure chests survived, if there was more than one. Ah, there was more than one. There was 2. Anything over here? We really need to find what we're looking for, and I have absolutely no idea what we're looking for here. It might be this way, though. I'm just thinking it might be this way. It might be this way. We need to be very careful because of all of these enemies that most certainly need to die. Mostly the two-headed future demons. Are they some sort of cybernetic demons? Well, no, you can't see any cybernetics in them. Maybe they're cyborg demons. Or maybe they're just demons. That could be an option. Access to the Subterranean River. Wait, are we going from a place full of fire into a place that's a river? I suppose we might be. That's a very odd choice of passageway. Ah, there's wizards here. Hello, wizards. How are you? You are most certainly going to perish, along with pretty much everything else here. We are taking a lot of damage, though. Probably from that. And there's a blue key here. I think we're going to need that. There we go, some exterminators. And no door. I'm not surprised there's no door here. Access to the Subterranean River. Where is this subterranean river? Is it over here? Evidently not. There are more wizards, though. We really probably need to take that access to the subterranean river when we can. I'm really confused as to why there's an area full of fire and then a river. Also, there are no enemies here anymore. We'll just grab all these treasure chests and move on then. I think we need to backtrack, though. Really do think that we need to backtrack. Mainly because there's a demon chasing us, but also because that's the way we probably need to go. And because we now have access to every single gem and have no real reason to hang around anywhere, we might as well get through this place before everything that we have just burns. So where is the subterranean river from here? Is it this way? It's this way, through this door. Excellent. Use a blue key to open an area with lots of blue in it. And I imagine we're going to be knee-deep in water. Yes, yes we are. Okay. We can't go back, also that door does not look the same as the door that we just came in through. Alright. Let's see if we can find some enemies that we can defeat. I'd rather not find any enemies at all, but I imagine we will. Where are they? Ah! Lizard men! Not trolls this time, but lizard men, and they're also moderately dangerous. And I think I accidentally blew up a treasure chest there. Down you go, Mr. Lizard Man! Also, here is an area that appears to have just lots of power-ups in it. We have 60 healing potions right now. It took us a little while to get all those power-ups, but now that we have them, I don't think they're going away anytime soon. Hello, how are you? You most certainly are faster than the other trolls that had the ability to submerge in water. So we need to find our way out of here, because there's no reason to otherwise stay. There is loot here. I was expecting there to be enemies, but no, just loot. Just loot. And over here is, hello, how are you? Okay, you actually, you hurt quite a lot. You hurt a lot. If I let you get too close, ow, does that hurt. That hurts a lot. Also, there is an enemy up here somewhere that I need to be very careful of. I see the enemy on the radar. On the radar somewhere, and I might have accidentally blown up a treasure chest or 5. Maybe. And that does not open. Over here, maybe? Ah, hello! Ah, you have a ranged attack! That is really nasty. Ranged attack there is quite deadly. And there is another one that we're going to have to deal with very quickly. You have a ranged attack, it looks like, and a close combat attack. Or maybe it's just the ranged attack that you're using in a pretty rapid succession. Passage from the Flaming Inferno. That's literally where we've been and where we've come from. So, hello, I saw you there. You cannot be that sneaky. I spotted you, and now you are dead. Or are you? Or are you a different enemy? What's over here? Nothing, apparently. We need a yellow key to get access to there. Also, here is another enemy. Very sneaky enemy that is trying most certainly to be very sneaky. Are you... Yes, you are dead. You are dead. It was... You aren't, though, because you're a different enemy. Hello? Goodbye. Anything in here in the hidden pool? Apart from absolutely nothing? Ah, there is this here, which is a healing potion, I think. We'll use a healing potion anyway, it can't hurt. We have a fair few of them. And there's nothing else that explodes here, so we need to go and find a key. A key to open a door, to then move on to another place that requires another key. But for now, we need to be very, very careful, because far be it from these enemies to be easy, they have chosen to be most sneaky, of the sneakiest variety of sneak. We need to be extra cautious, extra careful, and blow up every single wall that we can find. And most importantly, we need to pay attention to the water, because there is an enemy right next to us. Okay, the enemy has now moved to somewhere else. Over there, maybe? Pretty sure I saw an enemy there. Pretty sure. Ah, there you are! I knew I saw an enemy! I knew I saw an enemy! And now you are dead. Oh no, wait, you're just over here instead. Very sneaky. Very sneaky indeed. And so, when we come back, folks, we'll explore this area here, looking for a key to get out of this area that for some reason is right next to an area that's a blazing inferno. That is not the best, but then again, maybe it's a magical blazing inferno that Nemesis made that for some reason doesn't hurt Everhail. Then again, maybe the red robes are fire resistance. After all, he has gone through a blazing inferno before, and yet his robes still survive then. Or maybe they're just slightly better robes. You know, when you, in role-playing games, when you get a better robe or a better cloak, it's usually a different colour. It's like he spent all of his loot upgrading. But then again, he didn't really have that much loot. Maybe he sold all the zappers and exterminators and cure potions. Maybe. I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Let's just hope that Nemesis doesn't have an even bigger, nastier form for us to face, eh? I can hope, but I'm pretty sure that Nemesis will. I'm pretty sure. Later.